How's it going? Welcome to the very first episode of Will's Tech Talk. Now, in this video, honestly, this is me just getting up and going really quickly. I just got this in the mail. I paid for it. I am nowhere near big enough for anybody to be sending me anything for free, but I will make sure in the future, if that's the case, I'll let you know up front. And this is a portable SD card. The reason why I got it is because I wanted to make sure that I have the ability to be able to edit from an SD card. Now, this is the ORIC. I think I'm saying that right. This is the ORIC. It's USB 4.0, which means if you got a Thunderbolt, you're going to get those 40 megabits per second. At least that's what it claims. We're going to do some benchmarks and make sure everything is good. But the reason why I got this is I recently just got the 16-inch and I got a 1 terabyte. So because it's only 1 terabyte, I opted to get this so I can edit videos off that. Yes, I understand that it's going to always be faster editing videos off the internal SSD inside the Mac. But I just wanted to see if this is a viable option. Right now, this is currently running for about $350 for a terabyte. I think it goes up to 2 terabyte. I think the 2 terabyte was around maybe $5.99 or something like that. Don't quote me because prices are always changing. I'll link it up below for you. Alright, let's open this up and take a look. Alright, this is the SSD. It's a little flap telling me to pull up on it. And at first impressions, honestly, this looks good. I don't know if you can see how good that looked on camera, but this looks really, really good. And they both is the same weight. So I like that. Now, what I will say is I'm a little hesitant, a little nervous. It is very, 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 very light to be a 1 terabyte. So I like the fact that it's light. It's literally adding no weight to your bag at all. If you like me and you have a heavy bag and you care about that type of stuff, this literally adds no more weight. It is extremely light. I like the fact that it says 40 megabits on it. Don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it definitely says 40 megabits per second. So let's put it to the test. Let's look inside, see if we got the cable. Alright, this is the 40 megabits cable right here. It says it. I like the fact that it's a braided cable like that. I really like that. I really dislike cables that's not braided, because it seems like up in this area it just gets janky and messed up really quickly. So let's take that off. We're going to pop it in right here. Actually, I'm going to do that the other way around. I'm not going to lie, I don't like the way it feels when it goes in. It feels very cheap. It feels like it doesn't scream secure to me. But the good news is I got insurance on it, so if something goes wrong, you see how it just came out like that? Like I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And for $350, I would think it would be a little bit more secure than that. But let's leave our reservations, and I'm gonna actually plug it into my laptop, and we're gonna go from there. And it also comes with, if you got USB-C and you got USB-A, it also comes with that as well. I actually don't need to open it up because I have USB-C to USB-C, so I can leave that inside the case. Right now you don't see it popping up only because I have my switch toggle turned on, so I'm just going to turn that switch off and we should see it popping up. So I'm going to unplug it, plug it back in. Okay, you can see it popped up. It says allow accessories, so I'm going to click on allow. I'm going to say initialize. It says the disk you attach was not readable, so I'm going to initialize it. Basically all this is doing is letting me know it's a 1 terabyte hard drive, which is what we already expected. What I want to do now is I want to reformat it so that I can use it. I think I'm going to keep it. I don't think I need to format it for Windows and Mac. If I did, I would format it for FAT, but I think I'm going to keep it as a journal instead. So what we're going to do is, I don't need to partition it, so I'm going to not touch the hard drive. I'm going to come down here to external. I'm going to say erase. And this right here is what I'm talking about. So if I wanted it to just be like with right here, I want it to be a Mac journal. So I think that's going to give me the best one. This is what I was talking about, like EFAT. So I'm going to keep it at journal because that's what I wanted at. I'm going to keep it at that one. And I can label this video projects. I can say video projects. And I can say erase. Alright, it's done. I can say okay. I can say done. And now I should be all set to go. I drop back down here to it, and you can see it's 1.2 terabytes. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna open up the disk speed test to test how fast this SSD is. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run it first just off of this is my internal SSD. So you can see we're clocking at over 4,000, and you can see read is over 5,000. So basically it's running and running just to see if we're gonna get differences and stuff. So I can stop it now that we have a baseline. So you can see my write is 3420, and you can see my read is 5442. And you know these are megabytes per second, which is fairly fast. This is the M1 Pro. Alright, the 14-inch, the 16-inch is actually in my book bag, but I didn't have enough room with the top down shot, so I didn't do it. But if we come over here, we select drive. I'm going to scroll over here to, let's see where the drive is. And I'm going to say select. I can see video project popped up right there, so I'm going to select it. Say don't ask again, not now. I'm going to say select target drive. I'm going to click on video. I'm going to say open. And now I'm going to run the speed test. Okay, so right now I'm not getting anywhere near that 3150 megabytes or the 3150 megabytes per second. I'm not coming close to that. Even when I keep letting it run, you can see the write speed is dropping. The read speed is at 2757, and you can see the write speed is hovering around anywhere from 1950 to 2100 maybe. But honestly, so you can see right there, it got up to 2100. But for 350 bucks, it's definitely not getting close to it. And honestly, I have another drive that will get close to these benchmarks without spending $350 before taxes. It was a drive that I put together myself. And as a matter of fact, let's connect that really quickly just to see the benchmarks on that. Alright, so I'm gonna grab my drive out of here, and this is the drive I'm talking about right here. This drive right here gives me the same amount without actually, costing that much money. So we're gonna see how this drive stack up to the $350 drive. And again, this is a drive I put together. It came with a case. I just put the drive up in there, close it up, did what they told me to do. So we're going to stop this when we can see this is 28. Oh, it got close to the 31. But you can see the write speed is dropping down precipitously. So the more I keep attacking the drive, the lower it seems like it's getting. So we can stop it there since that one is $21.37 and that one is $26.98. We're going to stop it there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to eject this one and I'm going to pull up the other one. Now, I really dislike the way that connects. You see how that just clicked? It's comfortable. It makes you feel secure. This click, I don't know if the mechanism that I got on here is broke or if it's not, but I honestly really don't like that click for $350. Like, you barely touch it and then come unplugged. I don't like that. I really don't like that. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this one just because of that. Maybe I got a bad one or something like that, but that click inside, I don't like the fact that it don't click. But let's see. And remind you, this is a 2 terabyte. So, and this one right here that I set up is this is a 1 terabyte for $350. This is a 2 terabyte and it did not cost me $350. So, you know, even with the casing and the extra hard drive, it didn't cost me $350. So that's something to consider as well. So let's test this one out and see what we get. Select drive. We're going to click on this drive, open. We're going to say start. So right off the back, you can see that at 2321 is faster than this drive right here. And you can see that at 2306, we're getting consistent numbers with this one. So we're going to let it run a few more times and see if it dropped down. So at 2332, it's only going higher. So at 2335, 2762, so 2342. So we can stop it right there because we're getting consistent numbers out of this drive. And this is a drive that I literally picked up the pieces and put together myself. So with this one right here, this one, while it is a $350 drive, I will be returning this without a doubt because I'm not getting anywhere near what I thought. But more importantly, like, if we can leave up out of here now. I can close that out. We found out what we needed to know. But this right here, I like when you put this in, you don't like that. That's you barely touch it and it falls out. I don't like that. Now maybe I got a bad model, but I don't like that. I want to feel like I can put it in here, let it go, and it won't fall. Like, if I put it in here, I want to be able to let it go. If I can't even let it go because as soon as I try to remove it, you see that? So I don't like that. But on the other side, if I take this one, put it in, I can literally move this all the way around, and I ain't got to worry about it falling. And this right here is what I want to see. For the type of money I paid for this one right here, I'll expect that to do it. Now again, like I said, I like how it looks. I like all that stuff. I just don't like the fact that and then I can feel it's a little bit warm from those tests. But I don't like the fact that I don't feel like that's secure. I feel like I could be working, editing on here, accidentally move my laptop the wrong way, and it come undone, and I lose my work, and I would be so upset. So, yeah, with this one, I'm sending this back without a doubt. I actually seen another YouTuber who I respect who said they was using this, so I figured I would give it a shot. But my solution right here, this works better. It's much faster. I get better numbers consistently off this, and it's a 2 terabyte. So, yeah, I'm going to return this, get my money back, and yeah, that'd be that. So I honestly don't recommend this. I don't recommend this at all. It won't be an affiliate link below. Yeah, I don't recommend this. It's not worth it, in my opinion. Now, if you want to, you can still try it, obviously. But I could get past I honestly could get past it if this could like lock in the way I feel like it should, and it make me feel secure. I could roll with this, no problem. But honestly, I think I'm just going to double down on another one of these and I'll show you how I put it together and the parts and stuff like that I use. And I'm going to send this one back. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this very first Tech Talk with Will, and that's all I got for you. Till next time. Later.